Hit it! Culture, sophisticated
Podcast, baby. Now tell me something good. Oh, yeah.
What's up, everybody? It's a PBR podcast. Mike Plano with Derek D. Dennis the intern's in the house.
Hey, everybody.
Well, that's him.
Well, and I just thought that maybe we would talk at this volume today. I'm actually tired.
Yeah.
Happy Halloween.
Happy
by the way.
Halloween.
Well, Halloween will be tomorrow after this comes out.
Yeah.
Well, I think
Well, depending on when you listen to it. Maybe you're listening to it
If
on
you're
Halloween.
at midnight.
Maybe you're walking around with the kids right now and you have a headphones in and you're listening to us and they're trick or treating.
Hey, what's that?
Oh,
See? Now, if that was on Halloween, maybe
you might have scared. I mean, you have to be careful out there. I mean, you never know what is going to pop out of the bushes.
A lot of people don't even realize that maybe we're recording in a library right now.
This stupid troll. It's just I can't get away.
What? What do you want, some candy? Polano politics, you suck, okay? We all know Polano's unprepared, okay? I'm under the bridge. A little kid came by, gave him some decayed leaves wrapped up in tinfoil. I told him it was chocolate. Okay?
That's not a treat at all.
Yeah, well,
That's more of a trick.
It was a trick. Okay,
Yeah,
listen.
it's a trick.
I'm in charge. I'm winning the what are we running for? I'm going to win.
Whatever it is.
Polano is unprepared. Hashtag Polano's unprepared.
I should probably talk about it a little bit.
Maybe just, you know what? A little flavor. Can we get the energy up?
Yeah!
Yeah, let's do it. Come on.
Am I back? I'm back.
I had to go to the troll because I wanted to put a delicious Dorito in my mouth, so I didn't want to chew on Mike. So thank you, troll. I had my second debate last night. Oh my god.
Well, I saw some pics. Pics. I saw some pics. You had like a very regal looking picture.
I was doing.
Where'd you take that picture?
Dude.
Who took that picture? It looks like.
Oh wait, my profile.
Yeah, you're in a suit.
Yeah, that's my political profile.
Did you? Yeah, but did you take that picture like at a studio somewhere?
Maybe.
What? Do you not know whether or not you're in
I
the
know
studio
exactly
right now?
where I was.
Was it some sort of photography studio? Is what I'm asking. Or was you just set up like?
Like, are you asking me if I went somewhere and paid? You know what I do for a living.
I feel
right?
like you set up a light.
Like you've seen me in action before.
Like-
you've actually.
like this-
I don't want to use the word hired because I've never been really. You've paid me before.
Yeah.
Right? So you've hired me to do
Sort of.
such things, and
But
you're
then-
asking me.
but I feel
if
like
I
that-
went to a studio.
I feel like that picture. Well, no, I know you didn't.
You know how it is.
But I feel like that
if it's worth
picture,
doing, it's worth overdoing, and that's how Polano does it.
And I
I
feel
don't
like
think it was overdone.
no, I think the picture came out great. But I wouldn't be surprised if you just can't see his lower hand and it's actually a selfie.
Well, I'm very good.
But it looks good. It's a regal political picture, I must
Regal
say.
beagle, baby.
It's a Polano politics pick.
The PPP.
The triple P.
I met the troll for the first time last night.
Really?
He's an embarrassment to society.
Did he offer you a Riddles 3?
Is he the
my God.
incumbent right now?
No, he's a great man.
Oh.
I
The
might,
incumbent's
I might vote for him.
the incumbent's a Democrat.
Even though he's not running.
No, the incumbent is running.
Oh, the incumbent. I thought you were talking about the puppet master.
Yeah, it's Mike, the independent. And
Right.
then there's the troll. And he's a Republican. Not to say all Republicans are trolls.
The
And
troll's not the
The
Republican.
troll is the Republican.
Yeah,
The
and
troll is the
And
Republican.
the Democrat is the incumbent.
Yes, who's a great guy. Very, like him very much. The troll embarrassed himself last night.
He wasn't prepared. Talk about prepared,
He was
right?
not prepared. He was reading off a script, angry, and
He was reading off a piece of paper?
he had a folder because he's the troll. The puppet master wrote the script, and this guy is beat red, yelling at everybody, slamming his fists on the table. Like, I mean, we're all looking at him like, what are you
like
so
trying to
mad
be
about?
Mussolini.
Meanwhile, there's
Something.
13 people there.
You know? So anyway, enough of the troll. I have a huge debate tomorrow night, which by the time you listen to this is over already.
How do you think you did?
I think I did great.
I think you did great.
I think the troll didn't even show up. He didn't show up to the first debate. He came to this one in his home neighborhood, made a fool of himself. He can't come tomorrow.
So it's basically between you and the guy that's in there.
I mean, you would think, but I'm an independent. This guy at least has the backing of the Republican Party, and not to bore our fans with political jargon, but it is a gubernatorial election,
Yeah.
and people come out and vote party line.
Yeah.
Now, the only benefit I may have is that the two people running for governor as Democrat and Republican are horrible human beings, which neither deserve to be voted in. What you may not know, and you can fact check this, Andy Barr. There are 5 independent candidates on the ticket. I am
For the governor?
For governor, and I am voting for Matt Riccardi. He's from the Constitution Party. You can look him up. I think he's excellent. Anybody that lives in New Jersey that's listening to this, please, if you don't know about him, just go to his face, put him in Facebook, put him in Google.
Is this an official endorsement from the PBR?
100%. 100%. You know, I really like him, man. He's 30 years old. He's a Marine. I don't want to get too much into it, but he's a human being.
He's a person.
You know,
He's
a
running
person.
for governor?
He's running for governor. He's on the ballot. So the problem
I should
is,
be on the ballot for governor.
you should, dude. And the problem is most people don't know that Derek D could be on the ballot. And they go and they vote party line.
It's like that new show, like that one dude became the mayor who was a rapper.
Yes,
I think that
the
show is
mayor.
called
The Mayor.
The Mayor.
So the problem is that the troll could get elected if all the Republicans come out and vote just right down the line.
I think he
not
got this-
knowing anything about him. He lives under a bridge.
I do. So what's the big deal?
Come see the guy. See
Come
the
on.
guy. At least look before you vote.
Yeah, so I do have a plan for tomorrow, which I can actually say because even if they're listening to this, because the hashtag Polano Unprepared has vanished from their vernacular. So maybe they do listen.
Maybe.
So tomorrow I'm going to do a Facebook Live. Well, actually, it was 2 days ago, but I'm going to do a Facebook Live.
Of the debate?
No, before the
You're
debate.
going to have done. I will have did.
Right, it's confusing because it happens tomorrow night, but you're going to hear this. It already happened.
Yeah.
It's like
You
a time
already
warp of
would
podcast.
have done.
I'm going to do a Facebook Live outside of the location in which the debate is, prompting everyone to come out. Please come out, meet us. It's your last opportunity to see all 3 of us together in a positive discussion on topics.
Political cage match.
You know what I mean?
And November 7th is a Tuesday.
On a Tuesday.
Going up on a Tuesday. Okay.
So that's it, man. That's my political update for this month.
Yeah.
It's almost over, everybody. You'll only have one more episode of hearing about it. Maybe 2.
Maybe 2.
Yeah, because you will
Well,
hear
the outcome.
Yeah, the
You can
outcome.
sneak in some live election coverage. We are here at Polano headquarters waiting for the ticket to come in.
It's a close race.
It's a close race. Here we go. It's a real horse race here. We have the incumbent, we have the troll, and we have an unknown Michael Polano. The vote's in. 2 polls have closed. It's 4 votes Polano and 1 vote for Derek D.
One write-in.
One write-in vote for Derek D.
Wonder who that was.
What a dick.
That's what I did for the presidential election.
You wrote yourself
Voted,
in?
I can't believe-
100%.
Like I voted for who I voted for, but like, I was thinking about maybe voting for my dad. But you voted for you.
I vote for me.
Man, I wish I had just a bit of that confidence. Like, what if you had won?
I don't have as much confidence as you guys think. What if I won?
What if you had won? What are you gonna do?
I'd be doing great. I mean, I would be doing great.
I'm still eating Doritos. I wasn't quick enough to get to the board.
Just over there filling
Oh, yeah.
Is
your face. I
it-
forgot to get a beverage. I may have to leave the podcast for a
Right,
minute.
you
I
know
gotta
what
go.
it is.
I gotta get
Do
my,
the downstairs version.
I'm gonna do the downstairs version. I might get a little whiskey.
Is there a you know, like The Secret has vision boards, like you put stuff up?
Yes.
All right, so I
What do you
downloaded
mean The Secret?
You don't know what The Secret is?
Yeah, it's basically magical
Really?
thinking.
Really? So it was a book, but then it became a really big movie.
Oh, the law of attraction.
Yeah.
Yes. So you do know what The Secret is.
Yes.
So why the response?
Oh,
you thought that Dennis and I had a secret?
No. Is it multiple?
We
like,
have a secret.
Is The Secret multiple episodes or something? No, it's just that
No.
the movie's like a documentary. It's like a docu.
It's a movie
It's a movie, but it's like a docu
based on the book.
based on the book, but it's people like speaking to the camera.
Sure.
It is. It's like a heads up interview. The entire movie, like, The Secret can work for you. Let's see what John has to say.
Right,
You know
right,
what?
right.
I didn't think The Secret was going to work, but then I did The Secret, and it works.
It's funny that you guys just mentioned this because it's just, wow, that's kind of funny because I was on the phone with my cousin the other day. Not to get deep, we were talking about something very, very deep, and he was like, you know, we're stuff going on in his life, stuff going on in my life, and and the girl I was dating this summer would always put like hashtag law of attraction in all her posts. She was always about that, and I was telling him about that, and I was like, just how it ended was very strange, and it kind of messed me up for a little bit, but it was weird because he started talking about The Secret law of attraction. He's like, you know, just keep moving forward, focus on your goal, and it will happen, kind of thing.
So that's exactly what I wanted to bring up. So I've done the vision board. That's part of the law of attraction, right? So you're supposed to cut out all of these things, take pictures of things that you want to obtain. I can't believe you don't have a vision board in your bed.
I didn't do that.
It
So
is,
you
but it's
should
all
because-
pictures of him.
Well, right. So you already have that. So what does it matter?
Well, my mom, as a Christmas gift, did frame a bunch of the articles from my one-man show and all that stuff. So that's my room.
Yeah, but
There's a
that
poster.
happened
But
already.
that's stuff that you already
So like
know.
I made a vision board. This is crazy. I made a vision board many moons ago. I put a picture. I'll basically tell you what I put. I put a picture of a house. I put a picture of me and a silhouette of a man and a woman with a baby and a dog. I put piles of money. I put an Emmy. And I put an FJ Cruiser.
Oh, you like won an FG Cruiser like that back in the day?
Yeah, and I got almost all. I haven't won my Emmy yet, but I've gotten a lot, and I definitely don't have stacks of money. But I'm not living in a sewer, you know. So the
No,
Hey,
I
might be
do.
soon,
I do have a
but-
house. I do have a wife and child on the way with a puppy, and I do have the.
What'd you just brush over?
What?
Did you just brush over something?
Oh, look at
Did you
that.
just brush over?
Hey,
I totally forgot.
You forgot.
I did.
was wondering.
Should
what-
I edit that out?
I don't think so.
think
All right,
so.
leave it in. I'm having a baby.
Congratulations.
Here's having a baby. Well, we already
Hey,
knew.
we knew.
He's saying it on the
Hey, now
show.
you guys know.
Yes. Will the
Oh.
Twitter blow up after this? Mike
Mazel tov.
Polano is pregnant.
Well, I'm not, but the
lovely and
and
talented
The
is.
lovely and talented is having a lovely and talented baby.
Oh, there it is. But
Congratulations.
I was waiting until you said that.
I just said it. I didn't even mean to say it.
Mazel.
Good things. Mazel,
things.
mazel, good things.
Thank you,
Thanks.
thank you, thank you so much. I'm very
We've
excited.
We've already
about
said
it.
congrats to him a million times, but PBR Posse.
But I feel like I get to do this all over again. Oh, I am so I get to be happy again.
We picked
Hashtag-
out a name.
Polano's kid. Hashtag Polano's kid.
Hashtag Polano unprotected.
Talk about sneaking one past the goalie.
Hey, hey now.
Have a little respect. We picked out a name.
You're not going to say
You
it.
picked out a name. You're not going to tell us the name.
Yeah, Dennis.
Oh, it's
I am
Dennis.
honored. I am.
No, I was just saying. I was just saying, Dennis. Can you get me a drink?
Yeah, I'll get you a drink once I hear the name.
Chalupa Batman.
Oh,
I love it.
Batman.
We
I
are
love
having
it.
a boy. Did I say that?
Yeah, congratulations. Even
I knew
better.
that.
There we go.
Yeah, what do you mean even better?
Well, now even better. Now we know the sex too. I don't mean it's better that it's a boy or a girl, but now we know this.
No, if I had to choose,
Yes, please.
and they said you could choose, the baby will be absolutely healthy, whichever you choose.
Well, that's the most important.
I'd go boy
That
first.
is.
I'd go boy first.
Yeah?
If I had to choose, but just because if I had a girl
Ooh.
after that, I want. Him
Yeah, I
to
want
look
to stop
after
you there.
her.
What do you mean first?
What do you mean?
What
If I
is
had a
this
boy-
first stuff?
Have a boy first.
What do you mean first?
If I
That's implications are heavy.
like saying I
Let's
already
just
have a
see-
kid.
No.
All right, let's just see
No,
how
no,
this
no.
hypothetical kid
If
comes
I
out
were,
first
Yeah, what do you mean first?
before we start having other hypothetical children.
Yeah, you haven't. Are there going to be seconds?
no, if I ever have a kid, it's probably just gonna be just one.
Right. So let's get rid of the first because I'm only having one kid. Like, don't be throwing.
Oh,
this
okay,
kid
yeah,
number
that's
two
what.
at me.
Well, no, you're gonna have two kids. Let's
Oh,
be
come
Whoa, chill out. That's not in my vision board.
That's not on the vision board.
That wouldn't be no. My vision board.
I'm going upstairs with a Sharpie. I'm going to write it up.
My vision board has one kid in it as well. But if I were to have two, I'd say the boy first and then girl.
Chalupa bat.
So Chalupa Batman will be here in April. So I think you should do a vision board. Matter of fact, I might do it for you. So anyway, why I brought this up is
Wait. You're going to do
the Derek D.
The secret?
Oh,
for him.
yes. Why don't we have the PBR posse?
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Okay,
PBR
right.
posse. Listen.
You only get one image each.
One image
All right,
each.
don't come flooding us with one image. Or do we make them make their own vision boards for Derek D?
If they decide to make one, I can make one. I have a vision board in my head. It's there.
Right.
So
So far, just a picture of you smiling at yourself going,
It's not
Isaac thing.
fun.
That I've done.
If we
I
let
know.
you just make it for
No.
you.
I say-
So do we let them make it and then
Sure.
tweet it at us, or do we let
Absolutely.
them have one image and then we make it? It's better if they make it.
I feel like if they want to make it,
All right,
make
how
it.
about
I
you
feel like
make
that
a
could be-
Derek D vision board?
Make
Of
a
course,
Derek D
hashtag Derek D. Any social media that you want.
yes.
All right, just hashtag Derek D.
Hashtag
because we
Derek
know
D's
that
vision.
that hashtag gets looked at least 5 times a day.
Hashtag Derek D's vision. Make Derek D's
Wait, are you
vision board.
hashtagging Derek D's
No,
vision?
just
now?
hashtag Derek D.
Just hashtag Derek D.
Hashtag Derek D?
Yeah.
Yeah. You could hashtag Derek D.
He
Also
ta-
hashtag vision board.
He hashtags Derek D and everything, so he definitely looks at that hashtag all the time. So
I actually
you
don't. I just
hashtag yourself
hashtag. I
too
don't
much,
really.
it's
I never
fine.
click on it and look.
you should, because I've put some stuff up.
Yeah, I have.
All right, so make a vision board for Derek D. Hashtag Derek D. So that'll be fun. So I took the ballot and I vision boarded it. I put the check
Right
next
there.
to my name.
Let me
see.
There I am on the ballot.
Let me just check. Make sure that you put it right.
There
right
it is.
name.
Yeah. That.
Is it wrong if I post that up saying make sure you vote on November 7th? Because that's what it is.
Yeah,
it doesn't
you're
mean
not
I
supposed
won.
to take pictures. I know that in some states you're not supposed to take pictures inside the booth.
This is not from inside
That's
the
not
booth.
from inside the booth.
I have not been in the booth yet.
All right,
it is
maybe
not
it's
November 7th.
But also, I don't think you're supposed to take pictures of the ballot.
I downloaded it offline.
Yeah, but I don't think you're supposed to share it. I'm pretty sure. Just check with your local electoral official. I don't want you to have to get.
Okay.
Don't ask. You know,
Well, I'm vision boarding that I'm.
I think
Vision
if you Snapchat is going in 24 hours.
for you, but you don't want the troll to come out here and be like, he's going against our most base, election.
What voice is that?
I'm sorry. I'm just I don't do the troll.
Is he here?
Everybody's
I thought he was. I thought he was.
I
gonna be here.
thought he was here. His music didn't come on.
talk amongst yourselves.
So there.
Do you
just
believe,
while I'm looking
do
at
you
this,
believe,
there
you
are
believe in
5.
that though, the law of attraction and
Yeah, I just told you I got like 95% of the things on my vision board.
I mean, like, yeah, it's just
There were more specific things that I didn't share right here.
sure,
on the radio. So-
absolutely. But like, there, man, I tell you, this is the last couple months have been rough for me.
Can I ask you a
In
question?
multiple levels.
Can I ask you a question?
And it's just been tough.
Why wouldn't you make the vision board? Like, what
I
do you
have-
have to lose by doing so?
No. I mean, I have one. It's like it's just in my my
so you-
head and my
No.
I haven't,
You
like-
put this in a place where you look every day. It hangs in a place where you look every day. Mine was inside of my closet door when I opened my closet door to get dressed every day.
Well, I mean, maybe I should do that. I don't know. I second guess myself a lot, especially like, did I already, with FLD, did I already get my show? Like, I'll never get a show again. Like, did I already?
You know what?
You know-
You'll never get a show with an attitude like that.
I don't have that attitude.
You just said it though.
I did.
You can't put it out in the world.
Right, but people always think about things. But
Well,
trust me,
that-
you know me as a very positive person.
Yeah, but you're thinking negatively right now. You're being very negative, and I feel like that negativity is going to attract more negativity.
Well,
you need to be more positive.
I'm 95% positive usually. It's just been a rough go lately. And to keep on believing and believe. I mean, I believe myself. I believe I'm going to accomplish what I want to do and everything. It's just like, man, it's rough. It's rough, but I'm feeling good about it. I'm always optimistic. I'm never pessimistic.
Yeah, you don't want to give up before you get there.
Always half.
Always
the next glass half full.
I will contend that you're being pretty pessimistic.
No, I just you're allowed to be a little upset or ups and downs that you have in life. It's not allowed to have that.
Okay,
But it's just been a rough go the last month or so.
A little bit of the sacrament, Derek. What do you think?
Rapping, for sure.
Little bit, a splash?
just a lid. Hey,
There you go.
Yeah, I'm not big yet, but
A little bit of the creature.
so yeah, I'll just. We had a very good meeting yesterday, and I'm auditioning constantly. Although I just did look down.
Oh, sad.
I just did look down at my email right as I sat here and saw that I was released from the Comcast gig, which I was really hoping to get, and I was on first refusal for that for a week and a half, and then now I didn't get it. So that's another one. But on my vision board, I'm not going to put Comcast up there. Fuck Comcast. I mean, unless they hire me, I like them, but they're not going to. These are the world's smallest violins being played right now, I believe. So yeah, that's where I'm at. So that's hope you're doing great out there, everybody.
this has been This Week in Derek D's Sad Mind.
Dark cloud, no silver linings.
Ironically brought to you by Comcast.
Here to make you happy.
Oh, I also
Every
didn't
day.
get the Amazon gig either, so that's cool. I also didn't get.
This has been Parade of Failure.
No, I'm feeling positive. Feeling
There
good.
we go. Come on.
I'm feeling good. I'm in a rut, but I'm crawling out of it. I got a shovel.
You got a shovel.
You dig it?
You're in a hole.
I
now
dig
we
it
just
the
got to
most.
dig ourselves out of it.
Yeah. Had a photo shoot today, so get prepared to see a lot of pictures floating your way.
Oh,
yeah, hashtag Derek D.
Who would those be of?
Can't wait. Me.
Yeah, your favorite subject.
You know what I noticed though? Let's be honest here. All these Instagrams of people with a ton of followers, it's all pictures of them, whether professional photos taken, guys, girls, it's all that. So maybe I should just do more of that. Yeah, I'll get made fun of constantly here and from my friends, but screw it. I was told yesterday by a producer I was having a meeting with that this makes me want to punch myself in the face multiple times. This woman out in LA never hosted anything. She's terrible actually on camera, no skill whatsoever, but has 3.8 million Instagram followers. The network basically said to them in a meeting, this is basically what he told me, almost verbatim. They said she has 3.8 million Instagram followers. Just let her host the show. I don't care what she does. Let her host the show.
She's got something.
I mean, people like her.
She's kind of like a hood rat. This white chick, like hood rat chick. Oh, Derek. Shut up. That's not racist. Well, why are you doing the music? I'm just telling you. 3.8 million Instagram followers. You immediately get a show.
Yeah.
No talent ass clowns getting shows just because of following, and just because they know they post something, they're gonna have 3.8 million eyeballs. And in reality, even though that number's 3.8, it's probably only about 1.5 that'll actually probably see it, but that's still 1.5 million.
Is this because we started the show with such low energy?
This part of Derek's negative mindset is brought to you by Twitter.
This is a negative mindset. I'm telling you the truth here. Isn't that crazy?
Sad
that
Facts
happens?
with Derek D. Brought to you by
At least the Impractical Jokers, they got their
Instagram.
following after they got a show and worked their ass off. Well, I'm saying good things. This is good stuff.
Good things happening to other people.
What?
It's brought to you by Instagram, Hallmark, and viewers like you.
Do you
know what I'm
realize? Do you think the PBR posse realizes that we use reverb on all of our stupid bits?
Probably.
How else do they know we're in a bit?
It just always feels like I need
It's
reverb.
a thing.
Yeah, it makes it fun.
Yeah.
It's part of the PBR experience.
Especially when someone's doing like lonely, sad stuff. Having that echo just makes it feel more like, bigger, like they're in a bigger space.
Well, I feel like you are super low.
Am I sitting low or sounding low?
I feel like you sound.
I feel like well, he's sort of in the well still. Right? You get that a little bit?
Get up. You want me to come up here?
I thought he was like
How's
in
that?
the
Is that
well a little
better?
bit.
How's that? Better?
Much better.
All right, there we go.
Yeah.
I mean, they may be tweeting more Dennis.
Could be.
I highly doubt it.
It happens.
Could be.
The last time I was here, I had a couple comments about my my enjoyment of the Jameson. So,
See the sky before? This is your street.
I did, and we were standing there when he was taking that picture.
Yeah.
Ironically enough, we took the. I said it again.
Ironically enough.
Yeah. I want to stop saying it.
Yeah, but there's nothing ironic about it.
Well, I was
It's
just
just a
saying
thing that happened.
we were walking the dog. I don't know. Yeah. I apologize.
And ironically, we saw a dog walking a man.
Which was weird.
It's weird, right? That's the way things should happen.
You walked right past the pooper house.
The pooper house. I
right
felt
on-
it. I
you
did.
felt it, right?
I felt it. I felt it.
His spirit's still there.
His spirit is still there.
We still don't know if he's alive or dead.
Yeah, he could be one of those two.
I haven't seen him though.
He's like Schrodinger's cat.
He could be Batman.
He could be. We don't know. That's all we're saying. We're just asking questions.
Never seen him in the same place at the same time.
I've
Did
never-
you watch The Walking Dead?
I did watch The Walking Dead.
I don't watch The Walking Dead. We all know this.
We do. You
Thumbs up or thumbs down?
Thumbs up.
Carl.
They did a lot of
you know why
mimicking.
it thumbs down? And I said this. I put this out on Twitter, and people defended it. The second Negan walks out, you dead, gone,
Right?
game over.
Yeah, but we have to. But that's like
Wait, so the main guys died?
No, should have.
I'm not even gonna talk about it. I don't know about it. I don't know. Is he the guy that killed the dude with the bat? With
all right,
the
wait, hold on. We're gonna have a conversation about The Walking Dead, and I want you to just riff, but you know everything about The Walking Dead.
Oh, yeah,
and it'll
no.
be fun. Let's see how accurate.
Yeah, let's
it
see.
is.
Get going.
Yeah.
So, like in this episode, dude, like
No,
it was the
By the way, before we get going, spoilers.
Spoilers.
Yeah, if you haven't watched it yet, you're 2 weeks behind.
You're
I'm coming in hot
Spoilers.
with these spoilers.
Right?
Yeah.
We're not spoiling this episode that you just saw yesterday.
Yeah, we're not spoiling yesterday's episode. We're spoiling
If you're listening to this on Monday.
if you haven't already had listened. Then now.
Right. Okay.
So they go to Negan,
Right. When Negan was there, he came right out, and then he was
and then
like,
they were like, "Why didn't you just kill him right then? It would have been
Shoot
over."
him right
Because
there.
here's the thing. Here's the thing. You can't just do that. First off, Negan's batting heads out, right?
Yeah, that's
true. I mean,
Previously,
yeah, man, it's true.
In the past,
Ding.
And now they're like,
When he
yo.
gets it right, I'll
now
ding.
they're like, up. oh my gosh, it's still baseball season. We want to make sure it coincides a little bit. We can't bash his head in
Womp,
with
womp,
with a bat. So Negan's like, oh, he should have just been killed, right?
They should have shot him.
Ding.
Like
Yeah,
you
they
had the
should've.
chance to
That-
shoot
that
him right
dude-
then and
what's that
there.
dude's name? He should've- he should've-
Rick.
Rick should have got
anybody.
him.
There was like 90 people
There was that
there
there
with
was that
guns.
chick there too, and she was
Michonne wasn't there, but the other ones were.
Maggie.
Maggie was there.
yeah. Well, I thought her name was April, but either way, she
Womp,
was gonna.
womp,
They
womp.
should have killed Negan right there and game over because that would have been.
Well,
like,
now that
boom,
they haven't killed
big
him, what's gonna
surprise.
happen?
Well, here's the thing. I think that once the story develops more, but I mean, there's been like 48 seasons. I feel like it's fully developed.
Womp, womp,
What's gonna happen is a bunch of the zombies are obviously gonna kind of change.
Into what?
Into
Not that they're going to be. There might be a sense of what's the word? A compassion for the zombies at some point.
you think that eventually someone's going to stand up and be like, we're not really taking the zombies' feeling and their right to exist.
No, the zombie themselves
Someone's gonna
might
have a zombie
might
rights
grow
party?
a little bit of a heartbeat.
A heartbeat? You think a dead person?
Well, I think yes.
Yeah, is that
Well, with them, yeah. Well, Negan,
right?
and Rick, those guys.
Those two guys. They're
I
boys.
mean,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
well,
Like,
once they left the
still-
trailer,
Yeah.
Am I right?
No.
Negan.
I'm talking about the trailer to
Yeah.
the episode.
Oh, you were so
all
close to
right.
being right on that. I
I
almost
know.
dinged him on the trailer.
Oh, yeah, but yeah.
No.
Well, but that's where it's going to go, I think.
Okay.
I like that. I think
Yeah, it's not bad.
there was a little bit of something in there. It's like when someone makes like Chinese noises and they might get a right word.
Yeah, that's racist.
That might be racist.
So, are we caught up to the comic book?
Yeah. That's thank you. And
No, the comic book is way past all that war. Way past all that war.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. That's why I said they're way past it.
I did hear an. I don't know. I went somewhere.
You did.
I was debating. I'm preparing for tomorrow.
The dog gave me the ball.
Yeah, he does that. So, I heard a crossover episode between Fear the Walking Dead and The Walking Dead was going to happen.
Yes.
Did we talk about this?
2018. We did not talk about this. I don't know how they're going to do it.
I think I know.
How?
All right, so I don't know which show will do it, but I think, and I don't even know if this is my own theory, but I agree with it. So the woman from Fear the Walking Dead, the mom, I forget her name. Everybody hates her. I think she's great. Madison. She's a school teacher. She's not a teacher, but she's a school counselor.
counselor?
Yeah, in California. Negan is a gym teacher.
He is a gym teacher.
Before the apocalypse.
Yes, he was.
So I think they're going to work in the same school.
Ooh, I like that.
Even though...
was she a math teacher?
No, I just said she was a school counselor.
Well, she was a math teacher before that. You can't be administration. That's almost administration. Almost.
No.
Well, it's above being a teacher essentially. Well, I think she was a math teacher before that. And
She might have been really good at
and Negan, obviously physical education teacher. They had a thing.
But
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I know.
I think only a year has passed since Rick woke up. I honestly think it's maybe a year and a half.
From his coma?
No, it's not a year and a half because you would never live that long.
No. I mean, after he woke up, we've been
After he woke up
for like
from
a year, like year and a
sleeping
half.
for a day or
So
his
now,
coma.
in the zombie apocalypse, the people in Fear the Walking Dead are in Los Angeles, and they work them where
They work in their way. They work in their way south.
south. Now
South,
they're in beautiful Mexico.
So to
Yeah.
jump the fence.
So now what? What are they going to go through the Panama Canal?
Wait. Hold on a sec. There's no fence. In
There's
Fear
no
the
fence.
Walking
Yeah,
Dead.
I don't think Trump was that. Maybe Trump was the reason why they had the zombie apocalypse.
I gotta tell you,
Oh, here we go.
POTUS.
I don't know why I'm always at this show, but I gotta tell you.
Yeah, like who's like running the country?
Yeah,
First
right
off,
now.
Are you kidding me? I'm running it right now. I'm that good. I'm that great. I'm
I
fantastic.
mean, it's kind of impressive.
I gotta tell you though, Mike, number one, you're an idiot,
It's true.
but you're running for politics, which I just did.
I'm
You're
running for politics.
And I gotta tell you,
It's like saying "Go team."
no one gave me a chance in hell.
And you won.
And I won.
You did.
You know, if you go back to,
Cinderella story.
I was on Oprah years ago. It was probably like in the early 90s. She asked me if I'd be president. I said I would do it, but I would only do it if I win. Guess what? Here I am.
It's true.
So,
That's a very profound statement.
Yeah.
You would only be president if you won.
and I said I would. And let me tell you something, Daniel. I did.
Daniels.
Isn't that this guy's name?
It's dead.
David.
Nice.
David? Whichever. Who
David.
cares? Go in the well. Let me tell you something. I think you're going to win.
Thank you. I
Oh,
appreciate
I think
that.
you're going to win.
I appreciate
You're not going to do great, but you're going to win.
Even though I'm going against your own party.
Do you want? I got an idea. I'm just going to give you one strand of my hair. You mix it in some tea in the morning.
Oh.
You're,
Trump hair.
And you're going to be fantastic.
You're gonna be great.
I like it. I've just been endorsed by the president of these United States.
That is
everybody.
amazing. God bless this country.
They call me T-Rump.
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 It's my rapper name.
It is your rapper name. I like it.
I'm a
Donald Trump, everybody.
big fan of Kanye
Not me.
and everything he's doing. I guess I don't know.
So they're going south. So just because they went south doesn't mean they can't go east.
No, they can't. Of course not. But like in the zombie, how long does it take to walk across the country?
Who's walking?
As a zombie?
Who's walking?
Here's the thing about
Wait,
zombies.
what?
How do they? Okay, this is
How are they
dumb.
going to get from
this is a dumb
Mexico?
question.
Who?
I was just
The people from Fear. How are they going to get from Mexico to
going
Alexandria?
to cars.
This is a dumb question. I was about to ask. How do the zombies sustain and stay alive? They
eat people.
They just
yeah.
eat people, but
Yeah.
they just it's.
Do they really eat them? I feel like they just bite them and
No,
and
no,
walk
they
away.
They eat,
them.
they bite, they eat, they bite.
But then over time they decay.
Who invented zombies? Like who invented the word?
That's a very good question. Andy Barr.
Womp womp cha-ching.
Fact check
Like
that.
where? Because you remember back in the day, like on Halloween and stuff, no one was ever like zombies. It was like, oh, this is like no one did that. It was like kind of corny and old. And then
Yeah,
you
like
know,
Night of
in the
the
last
Living Dead.
10 years,
I think George Romero is credited with the modern zombie. I mean, zombies were something like whereas in like Haitian folklore, like they would make zombies and
There's still so many zombie movies that I haven't seen that I really want to see. There's
Serpent in the Rainbows.
Maggie.
Yeah,
You
I saw
it?
some of it and it's
How-
good.
Do you know what Maggie is?
I don't.
You should because a good friend of our show, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No.
Arnold, whoa!
Hey,
how
Arnold.
are you doing? Maggie, I shouldn't have tried anymore.
Hey.
It's Rod Stewart. He's one of my favorites. That's the song you're talking about.
No, we're talking about the film
We're
that
not
you
talking.
made.
We're talking about the film you made with. It was a zombie movie.
Yes, I remember. I got the pump when I was watching in that movie.
Who's the singer from the Doobie Brothers?
Michael McDonald.
Can Michael McDonald? Why? I just want to hear Michael McDonald. I think everybody wants to hear Michael McDonald and Arnold Schwarzenegger talk about pancakes.
Now, when you
We've
get
been waiting for it.
Well, I was get the protein pancakes. The protein. Well, I like the protein pancakes. Now, Michael, you sound like a crazy singer when you what the fool believes, all right? What a fool who believes pancakes.
What were we talking about?
I don't even know anymore.
Oh, so why?
I'm here as Derek now. I just had to get a drink. What So I have a feeling the word zombie though is like it's gonna be like zombie came from the Latin word zombalishilin or
Oh,
something.
maybe.
So I feel like that's how they got that name, like right? It wasn't like
So let me ramble off a couple zombie movies and see if you guys have seen them.
All right.
So you haven't seen Maggie, either of you,
I've seen some.
I
of
have
Maggie.
not.
which is a cool take on zombie movies because it's like Arnold Schwarzenegger's daughter is turning.
How old is this movie?
It's last couple years.
2 years ago.
Oh, it's recent.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not your
It's
typical.
recent, Arnold?
Yeah.
Maybe 2016.
How about Zombievers?
Did that go like?
I saw
You saw
Zombievers.
Zombievers?
I did see Zombievers.
How was it, man?
It was a good B movie. It was fun. It was fun.
Bill Burr's in it.
Bill Burr is in
There's
it.
a lot of actually good actors in that movie, believe it or not.
It's a fun one. Go check that one
I
out.
will check that one out.
Zombievers.
What was the other one? With the fast zombies and Brad Pitt.
World War Z.
Yeah, did you
Oh,
see
I
World
didn't,
War Z?
I did not see that either.
Wow,
I did not care for that film.
You didn't?
I read the book. The book's it's one of my
You
favorite
can
books of all
read?
time.
Was that
I
good,
can.
though?
I really enjoyed it.
I heard it
man.
was good.
I'll tell you why it's terrifying to me. The idea of
I wanna
super
see it.
fast, aggressive zombies
Oh, like-
scares me. Because right now, if the Walking Dead zombie apocalypse happens, Dennis dies, you and I live.
But
You only have to be
I'm the one with the
faster
most-
than the slowest person.
no, slow zombies. You got to be smart, and I think I'd be fine.
Well,
No, do you remember season 1 of The Walking Dead?
the tortoise
Yeah.
did win the
Where he
race.
shot him in the leg and then he let the zombies.
Oh,
eat.
you're gonna Otis me?
I'll Otis you.
You're gonna Otis me.
Tortoise did win the race.
Tortoise won the race.
You
It's more
can-
strategy, I believe. But
You need-
Yeah, so in,
You're right,
in World
though.
War Z zombies, though, you got no shot.
I'd
dude.
rather
Those
have a
dudes are-
slow zombie than a flash running zombie.
Yes.
You
And
don't
like
want the-
strong zombies.
Always. You don't want strong, flat.
Strong.
How about the one with Will Smith?
Oh
Not a
yeah,
zombie
they
movie.
were fast zombies.
Not a zombie
Legend.
movie.
I am
Not-
Legend.
what do you mean not a zombie?
Not a zombie.
What's the difference?
Sort of.
They were vampires.
No, they weren't.
They were
Well, they only
vampires.
came out at night, and they were.
And they got burned in the sun.
but they were you bit some. Well, I guess that happens in
But see,
vampire.
again, the book was really cool because the monster was the Will Smith character. The monster was.
I muted his microphone because
No,
we need
you-
a sidebar. We need a sidebar. This is the second reference to reading he has made in the last 5 minutes. I do not believe we need to. We're going to vote. I know there's only 2 of us, so it's probably going to be a tie. But do you think he actually can read?
I mean, he's an intern, and he's kind of articulate, which is more than an intern should
And
be.
he's like 40.
Is he? I never knew Dennis's age.
Well, it's probably upwards of 40.
Really? I thought he was 23.
Well, he looks young.
As an old intern, 23 is an old intern.
But let's just vote on the count of 3. Can Dennis read 1, 2, 3?
No.
Yeah, all right. You're back on.
Thank you.
I never knew that. So Will Smith's character's a bad guy?
In the book, Will Smith character,
Even
is the
though
bad
they
one.
took over the earth?
They took over the world. They started their own society, but the monster that was killing all of them was the Will Smith.
I like the
character.
movie
I
version.
will.
He
I will
is the-
Every
contend-
time I'm
he's
in
the legend.
Every time I'm on the east side and I see that where in the movie I Am Legend where he got strung up by his ankle. I forget exactly where that.
I think it's also the scene.
It's on Park Avenue South
Yeah.
on the I think the northern end of Park Avenue South before you got to go into the tunnel or whatever. But yeah, I always look at that and think of that scene. I'm like, Will Smith was hanging right there.
hanging right there.
I will contend one more thing that I Am Legend is a love story.
So is Titanic.
What?
No, dude, you can make Weisenheimer comments, but go back and watch the
I
movie.
might make a white.
So is Pearl Harbor.
It is a love story between Will
dog?
Smith. Like you said, he's the bad guy. Will Smith's the bad guy.
Oh.
Don't forget that Will Smith captures a zombie to try to cure the disease.
Vampire.
It's
Yeah.
a female zombie.
Vampire.
So the male zombie
Vampire.
is trying to get his girlfriend back,
zombie.
and
Vampire.
at the end, he grabs her and sees that she's getting better. There's actually 2 endings.
Yeah.
One, he blows everybody up. The other one is
What do you mean there's 2 endings?
there's 2 endings. There's an alternate ending.
There's an
It's a
alternate
love
ending.
story, dude.
Wait. Are you
Between
just,
two
Are you
zombies.
just messing around?
Vampires.
There's not an alternate ending.
There are, dude.
Everything has an alternate ending right now.
There's an alternate ending.
They shoot the end-
Andy Barr,
Womp womp ching.
our fact checker. Fact check how many endings there are to World War Z, the movie.
Oh, World
No,
War Z. I thought you were
no,
talking about.
sorry.
I Am
60%.
Legend.
I Am Legend.
I Am Legend.
I
the
Am
movie.
Legend, the movie.
Somebody asked me about taxes yesterday in the debate, and I started talking about crime. And I don't even know. That didn't happen. That didn't happen.
You were like, I'd
but
pay
it,
taxes.
but it will.
You should have just said drill, baby, drill.
Did you have a lot of people? Not to be off topic. Did you have people raising their hand asking you questions, putting you on
Oh,
the spot?
that's all it is.
Oh, nice.
So
No.
it's like town hall style.
I would really appreciate it if you come support me tomorrow night at the debate.
I can't do it tomorrow night.
Why?
It's Thursday night.
Yeah.
Football's on.
No, it's not. This is at 7:00. It'll be over before football starts. It's 1 hour, and it's 3 blocks that way.
All right. Yeah. I'll try to make it.
That sounded good. That's not like. I think
Come
Come on, man. You're a born and raised Neptunian.
That's true.
I mean, kryptonite will hurt you. Wait, wrong planet?
wrong planet. Krypton.
Sorry, but you should come support your friend.
I will. I'm gonna ask.
You can Snapchat it, dude. That will be fun.
I'm just gonna be like, I've never met this man. Excuse me. What? There's this on Albany Road. There's this wall barrier at the end by the water. What's your thoughts on that?
Mr. Polano, I have a question.
Yes.
If the moon hits your eye like a big piece
It's
of
at
pie,
Samore.
how would a doorknob feel?
Well, I don't know the answer to that question, but I promise you this: I will go home tonight and hit myself in the eye with a doorknob, and I will email you the answer in the morning.
Sir, you have my vote. It's that easy.
Boom.
Democracy.
Bam. Bing. Oh, PBR Posse, what's up? Now you know what time it is.
Ooh.
It's time for Top or Bottom. Brought to you by Mattel.
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 But that's it, Patel. I meant Patel, the Indian dude right over there.
Oh, Andre Patel. He's half-
I'm here to tell you about the game.
I think
my God.
we're going into an area.
We have a new friend.
A new
of the
friend.
show.
Not my name, Patel. I love the game.
He does. He was talking
Top
about
or
it before.
bottom, I love this game. Let's go. Patel, what up, man? I don't know.
I didn't know that you-
I'm great. It's
I
good
didn't
to have
know,
you
Derek,
here.
I didn't know you took a cab here tonight.
Oh,
My
show
cab
myself out.
My cab was sitting right outside. What problem?
Are you still running the meter?
It's actually an Uber.
Are you running the meter?
Meter be running, my man.
Oh man, Derek, you should shut that off.
Well, Patel's
call another one.
Patel's my ride home.
Oh,
I didn't know. I left my car in the driveway. I Ubered over.
Are you guys as concerned about your Uber rating as I am?
I don't concerned about my Uber rating. 5 stars all the time.
Now you can see your Uber rating. You should
Patel,
not be
we
able-
gotta,
taught you
we gotta do
guys.
the game. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you very much. I don't do that.
I'm
He went upstairs.
he went upstairs.
I'm very concerned.
We're always having people drop by. We got to keep it door locked.
This is towards Halloween.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
That was yesterday.
But Dennis, just in case
No,
we have a first-time listener,
it's tomorrow.
Yeah. It will
Well,
be.
it all depends.
The day this episode drops, Halloween is tomorrow. But if you're listening to it days later, then it already happened.
how's this game played?
Well, we're going to give you two things. They could be in a relationship. You're going to decide which one's on top. If they were in a relationship, which one's on top and which one's on the bottom.
All right.
It doesn't have to be sexual, but you can make it that way.
Oh,
if you
wow.
want.
You went old school.
I went old school.
I like it. All right. Top or bottom, number one, chocolate or sweet?
Oh,
Sweets.
Chocolate or other
Did you say
assorted
chocolate or
candies?
non-chocolate candy?
Done.
Essentially, right?
We agree?
Sure.
Chocolate or non-chocolate candy?
Yeah, just like
Chocolate on top.
Like, that'd be like a Twizzlers or a Hershey bar.
Chocolate
No,
on
no,
top.
no. Yes.
Yeah. Chocolate on top. Other candies just watching from the corner.
So Snickers and stuff that counts. If it's
That's
chocolate,
chocolate.
if it's chocolate based.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chocolate on top.
Man, I love Mike and X. I love Skittles. I love that stuff. But I gotta go chocolate on top.
Yeah.
Chocolate's got. Well, it's so
I really thought you were going to go the other way because you're always sucking on those. What are those?
Tootsie Pops.
Not the Tootsie Pops. Well, that's when you're here, but the other place you were. What were those sweet packets that you were sucking on in the old studio?
Oh, Airheads.
Airheads, bro. You were like Captain Airhead for like
those
2
are
years.
good. Airheads are good too. There's all good stuff. But I mean, you got to think. There's so many options with chocolate. So many options.
Especially if you're going to put like a Snickers in there too. So
I mean,
things
anything.
with chocolate.
Yeah.
I mean,
gotta go check.
peanut M&Ms. Come on.
Somebody tweeted at us. Dennis, can you look it up real quick on
Yeah.
our Twitter? They got a whatchamacallit, and they weren't impressed. I think it was Adam.
Whatchamacallits are delish. You know what's
Whatchamacallits.
really good? And it's a sleeper. It's not really a sleeper. Been around a long time. Baby Roots.
Oh, word up,
They
dude.
are the bomb.
Are you surprised that Adam didn't like the whatchamacallit?
I'm surprised anyone wouldn't like that. Are you human if you don't like that?
Like, it was a king size whatchamacallit, too.
Man, so good.
I'm going to throw you a little
So I'm going
curveball.
chocolate on top,
I'm
even though I
going
love my candy.
non-chocolate. And I have an explanation.
All right, I'd love to hear it.
I can't disagree with you.
Explain why you're wrong.
I'll explain it because of the Twizzler nib.
Well, those are delicious.
Like,
too.
I mean, end all be all, like when it comes
Twizzlers
down
pull
to
and
it.
peel are bomb too.
Dude, all of them.
Mike and Ike still.
Yeah, road trip, Twizzler nib.
Them Mike
Ranger
and
game,
Ikes.
Twizzler nib. Train ride, Twizzler nib. Like, if I'm going somewhere, I have to have a Twizzler nib. It could be a Twizzler. I'll take a Twizzler. If there's no nib around.
Twizzlers good too.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, I mean, I don't have to have, if I get in the car to go
I
somewhere.
love good and plenty's too, bro.
I
I,
don't
love
need-
black licorice. What?
That, I'm
I
in.
don't like black
Love
licorice.
it. Love it.
So I'm going for that reason. I'm going sweets.
All right, I can bet. You know,
Can't find it?
Us,
I can't find it.
us Italians, you know, there's fennel.
Yeah.
I grew up calling it fenoik.
Yes, me
so,
too.
it's for your after dinner, so your stomach
Yeah.
doesn't get all
Yeah.
gazy.
That has a licorice taste
Little
to it.
anise, a little
Growing up
licorice.
eating that was like, so I would like black licorice.
I went to Long Island to visit with Joe and meet the baby, and I'm hanging out. And my other cousin came over with British. I call him British Finn, which is my little second cousin, and he's so Italian. Everything he says is "Mara." Like me, like his hand is. Like this isn't good for radio, but he's doing the Italian finger shake at you.
Yeah.
Everything he says, he's like,
How old is he?
Uncle Mike. He's like in like 8th grade. He's like Uncle Mike, like this guy on the lacrosse field. And he's shaking his hand at me like this. I'm like, holy shit! British Finn. I call him. Oi, British Finn. If you're listening,
Why do you call him British?
I don't know.
Makes him mad. How come you gotta call me British Vid? I don't even understand that.
You gotta call me British Finn.
What do you call me British for?
Top or bottom, number 2, trunk or treat or door to door?
Oh, come on.
Door to door. Come on, get out there and earn it.
Come on, that's a conspiracy. That's even like
Yo,
a
it's
name.
like straight up the schniz.
I know, and I understand why they do it,
No, I don't.
but I don't like it.
What do you mean you understand why they do it?
I don't know, for little kids during the day in a park lot. Yeah, you're right. It's whack. I'm going door to door 100% on top.
Like, go with your kid. Like, when Chalupa Batman is born, I'll go trick or treating with him. I don't
But
care.
you got it. Yeah, I went with my nephew.
Gotta
a bunch
take
of times.
Chalupa Batman around.
When are you too old to trick or treat?
I trick or treat all through high school.
Loser.
Loser. It was awesome. Shark River Hills, bunch of friends.
What?
That was awesome, man. Forget that.
Those friends are 18 and over now? Do they?
we were six.
Are they
14,
still around?
15,
They're
16,
still around?
17.
No,
You're
but
not
are they
currently
over 18?
You're not
right now?
currently.
Well, am I over
trick-or-treating with
18?
high school.
Well,
Yes.
I'm leading you. I mean, can they vote?
Yes,
Do they still live in Neptune?
some of them.
Have you reached out to them and maybe said, "Hey, man, you might want to take a look at this candidate"?
Or maybe we
like
could
two
talk
of
about
them.
it while we're trick or treating.
that still live in Neptune.
Man,
What?
I get no support
None.
Nah.
You got no love.
from the people closest.
They're the ones who are going to hurt you the most.
You know what I mean?
There is a
Everyone's
lawn
get
sign
you.
on my parents' lawn.
You're gonna get the bace de la bace.
Uh-oh.
Do you know what that
Baci
is?
di tutti baci.
I'm gonna give you the.
Do you know what that is?
You gonna give him the Maloikia?
The Maloikia.
Oh, I don't give him the Maloik.
I said for
of
no, we
all
were just talking about
kisses.
that.
Who gets the
Maloik.
kiss of all kisses?
Fredo.
Fredo gets the kiss of all.
Oh, I don't want that. Fredo
I knew
broke
it was
my
it.
heart.
That's the Bache de la Bache.
The Bache de Loop.
The Chalupa. The Chalupa Batman.
Batman.
Bache de Loop.
So, yeah, dude, Trunk or Treat's whack.
Trunk or Treat's wet. And I hate that name. Hey, Trunk or Treat.
Yeah.
Get out of here, you loser.
Top or bottom number 3, zombies or murderers?
What?
Which one? Come on, it's Halloween.
It's Halloween. Zombies. Zombies on top.
Zombies.
Murderers are actually monsters. I'm gonna put zombies
no,
on top.
I'm not referring to like.
You mean
know,
like Jason, Mike Myers?
Yeah,
All right,
yeah, yeah.
zombies. I'll put zombies on top.
I mean,
You
arguably,
mean like
Jason
zo-
and Mike Myers are zombies.
And was Mike Myers ever dead?
Oh, definitely.
I don't
Come
think
on.
so. I think he
maybe not
sneaks
on
it.
Halloween 1, but after they shoot him 100 times.
Did shoot him a bunch.
Freddy Krueger, no, definitely dead.
Definitely dead.
Jason Voorhees, definitely dead.
Dead or Canadian?
Chucky, Chucky dead.
Chucky's alive. His
No.
soul is in the doll.
Oh, so Chucky's not dead.
Come to me, Dembala.
That was-
Give me the power I beg of you.
That was so scary.
Who
when
came
I
up
was
with
little,
that
man.
movie?
Oh god, that was the scariest. Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play?
And like his little like hands with a little knife in it.
It's
like
just
chubby hands.
The first one was, I'm gonna kill you, bitch. You're like, that's crazy.
I used to think the Leprechaun was scary too. Yeah, he was funny, but also scary. The Leprechaun guy.
Who's in that
Leprechaun.
movie?
Jennifer Aniston.
Jennifer
Jennifer
Aniston.
Aniston.
Old nose Jennifer Aniston.
Oh, word up.
Yeah.
Still hot. I don't know. We're talking movie murderers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, so fake-
I mean, why? Do you know any
know
any
any
other
murders?
ones?
No, I thought you meant like
What are the
real life
chances?
murderers.
You got to figure in any population. What are the chances there's a murderer listening to us right now?
Pretty good.
I don't
Yeah,
wanna
I would
think
say
about
it's.
Like from our listenership.
I forgot to sip of
And most of them are British. We definitely have a
I bet they're polite. It's all beautiful. I got frost on the glass. Excuse me.
I
mind
guess
if I
I'm
maybe
going.
stab
I
you?
guess I'm going zombies.
Zombies on top.
I'm about to turn into a zombie after I sip this.
Chucky. God, man, I haven't thought of it. Doesn't he have a movie coming out? Isn't Chucky coming
Is there
back?
a new Chucky coming out?
There's a new Chucky coming
That's
out.
good once it settles.
Is it Cult?
I thought I saw like
I
a
saw
poster
something.
with Chucky on it, or was that just a different doll?
No, I think Chucky's coming back.
You know what? It's probably gonna be like it'll be like CGI. It'll look even more scary.
Not to take us down the road, but Freddy versus Jason, I liked. I thought that movie was pretty
Didn't
cool.
see it.
Pretty cool.
I haven't seen a scary movie like that in years.
But I was kind of hoping it would open up other crossovers. Like we were going to see like Ash, the guy from the Evil Dead. Like Ash versus Chucky. Mike Myers versus
the Leprechaun versus
There are
Chucky.
not enough Ash movies.
There's 3.
And I said, I'll reiterate,
And
there
he has
are
a
not
series.
enough.
And he has a series.
Yeah, but it's on a random channel that I don't get.
That's true.
I love him. Do you remember when you emailed him?
Yeah, I do. He wrote me back.
I'll
and he
never
broke
forget
my
that.
Heart. Broke my heart.
Something about this. Well, the book. First of all, we're talking about
Bruce Campbell.
Bruce Campbell, who wrote a book called "If Chins Could Talk."
Chins Could
he also
Talk.
did Army of Darkness, the Evil Dead 1 and 2.
Evil Dead 1 and 2.
I mean, he did so many. Have you seen Army of Darkness?
No.
Dude, dope as hell. You have
It is one of the
Shop
most-
smart. Shop as smart.
One of the most quotable films of all time.
Hail to the King, baby.
Hail to the King, baby.
You should watch it. It's a comedy.
First you want to kill me. Now you want to kiss me. Phew. Blow.
It's really good. So, and then he had a series called Briscoe County Jr.
Briscoe County Jr.
Very good.
I feel
Yeah.
like I've heard.
It was on regular television
Yeah, yeah,
for a long
yeah.
time.
It was on Fox.
So he awesome. So he he was also in Spider-Man, but he's hooked up with Sam Raimi in a lot of their movies. Like that was their clique. But he wrote a book called If Chins Could Talk, and this is before social media. I remember Dennis over there emailed him and got so pumped up because he emailed him back and had that conversation go.
I said I'm a big fan. You know, I didn't fanboy, but I did a little bit. And I said, hey, you know, what happened? I think it was an Oldsmobile. What happened to the Oldsmobile? And he wrote back, hey, always great to talk to a fan. Glad you like it. Sam Raimi kept that lame ass car. Heartbroken. Bruce.
Where was the Oldsmobile from? Army of Darkness?
Oh, it was from all 3.
Oh,
In fact, and the Oldsmobile's in Spider-Man.
Is it really?
That's the car that Uncle Ben is in. Before he gets out, he gets shot.
Really, the first Spider-Man.
The first Spider-Man.
Who was
yeah.
he? Who's,
he was the ring announcer in a fight.
He was the ring announcer in the fight.
very small role.
yeah, yeah.
He was the mater. He was the doorman in Spider-Man 2, and he was the maitre d' that was supposed to be bringing the ring in Spider-Man 3.
Oh, so he's like a Stan Lee-ish.
Yeah, he says he's the only man
Cameo.
to defeat Spider-Man because he didn't let him into the into the theater.
Murderers on top. Top or bottom number 4.
Murderers.
All right, now listen. I want one of these two. You could play it any way you want. My first instinct was like, one of them turns into a zombie. Which one would you prefer? Or it could be like,
So it's not
one
really
of them is a serial killer. Yeah, you're going to pick one, but you can decide. If one of them's a serial, they're both zombies. You pick one. Or maybe they're both serial killers, like evil. However you want to play it. But the two people, top or bottom, Alice in Wonderland. So Alice or Cinderella.
And one's a zombie and one's
No. They're either zombies or serial killers or murderers in a horror. It's Halloween, right? So who would be like the badass?
Okay, I got it.
You know what I mean? Like, all right, so they both get bit in a zombie apocalypse. All right, which one is?
I'm gonna go serial killer.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna go serial killer.
All right.
Alice in Wonderland on top.
Why?
Because she experienced the most screwed up stuff in Wonderland.
She did.
She with the Cheshire Cat and getting big and getting small, off with their heads, dude.
So you think like
Alice.
So you think in your mind like Alice is actually hallucinating and murdering
I think she gets back from Wonderland.
with blood on her hands?
And she can't.
Oh, she can't shake it.
She can't shake it. She can't
so
shake what she
this
saw.
This is like episode 2. Like this is Alice in Wonderland 2.
She gets back.
This is after the trip is over.
Yeah, she can't
and
do it anymore.
She goes on a murdering
She goes on a spree. She's off with their heads. She's the Red Queen.
I see what you're saying.
Off with their heads. Off with their heads.
I see what you're saying because I thought at first I was like, oh, if they were a zombie or murder, you know, because she's tripping on some crazy stuff. But let's not forget, Cinderella was just chilling at home. Her dumbass sisters were like, you ain't got ish, girl. We're going to the ball to hook up with the prince. And then boom, some mice start talking to her. And then a pumpkin turns into a carriage.
She's tripping too.
She's tripping balls, bro.
Oh, Cinderella. I was thinking Snow White. Oh, man, I got confused. But Cinderella, yeah.
Right? Did you say Snow White or Cinderella?
I said Cinderella.
Cinderella, yeah.
Yeah, all right,
So everything's changing around. She's like, what kind of drink or what am I having? And so she's on top.
She goes on a clear murder spree, right?
She thinks she fractures her mind because she loses her shoe.
Like these people are bullying her.
Yeah, she wants to go ape all up on her sisters. But
She
before
comes
that,
back.
she's trying to get that kiss at the ball
Yeah.
and then drops the slip.
She comes back. Here it is. She comes back. The prince finds her. The prince finds her, puts the shoe on, and says, "Oh my God, wait a minute. You're Cinderella?"
And she takes that.
I'm not marrying any common
She takes
born.
that 5-inch stiletto off and sticks it right in his eye.
Vengeance.
Right?
Her sisters come in and like, what did you do, Cinderella?
Come in, they're
I'll
already-
show you what I did, bitch.
Bow.
Pow.
Bow.
Boom.
Kill.
In the
Kill.
fire.
Kill.
Skin in the
Word
horn.
up.
Dude, yeah, she can't deal with the fact that she gets rejected.
That's what happens. Cinderella.
She says she goes to the fairy godmother. She's like, fairy godmother, you got to help me out. She's like, bitch, you cray.
Fairy
You
godmother.
just stabbed a guy in the eye.
Yeah, man. And then after all 4 series come out from both of these movies, then they meet.
They meet.
Right? Alice and Cinderella
Alice
meet.
versus Cinderella.
The
Word
streets
up.
of Disneyland run red, man.
In a
What?
world where everything was okay, it's not anymore. Cinderella versus Alice in Wonderland.
One girl went to the other side. The other saw what life was like on the
will
other
win?
side of the street. They came back different.
More like punched in your carriage instead of a pumpkin carriage.
Oh, dude, yeah. Then they go find Snow White.
Oh.
She's cleaning up after 7 dwarfs.
Snow White's-
Word up.
They give her, like, no, you
Yo,
don't do
Snow-
this, girl.
Snow White's blowing like
You don't
8
do
lines
this,
of
girl.
coke.
Yeah.
Snow White is clearly a murderer.
Chilling with some
They're
dwarves.
trying to kill her. The huntsman goes to kill her. He's like, no, I can't. You're too pretty. He goes like, baby, I got a brain. I ain't about the looks. I'm a person.
And Rapunzel's on so much ecstasy, her hair just
I'm
grows and
cleaning
grows
up
and
after
grows and
Dopey.
grows.
How come I'm cleaning up after Dopey? Make Dopey sweep. No, dude. Cinderella, Alice get a hold of her. They say, you got to straighten
Who
some
do you
shit
think
out.
gets why Snow White her dope?
She just starts hacking.
Because he's dope, B.
They go to Sleeping Beauty. They say, no, you got to be woke, bitch.
Yo, Sleeping Beauty's woke as fuck.
You got to be woke.
Sleeping Beauty's
Rapunzel,
so
you got to
woke.
climb down off that tower. Your hair is your power.
Yeah, well, she was on that ecstasy, just kept
She's on
growing
that
and
X,
growing and
right? Keeping her up in a tower?
combing it.
Some prince with a hair fetish. She got to put up with that shit.
And you think
Not today.
You think Elsa for Frozen was really frozen?
No, she ain't frozen.
Chick was on that.
Yo, Disney princesses are
that
going
blue meth.
off.
Yo, we sold it.
They got the ice.
Yo, Mr. White, we sold that bitch to that bitch.
Disney princesses going off, man. It's going to be different now.
They said new shit movie.
Disney After Dark.
Yo,
Like, I'm excited to
Yo.
see this, please, God.
Disney After Dark.
Disney After
would
Dark
be
gets wild.
awesome.
He said Sleeping Beauty's woke as fuck.
You're going to be woke. Like, you're sleeping through this, honey. Don't wait for a man to come kiss you. You go get it by yourself.
Wow.
Man.
Wow.
Man, is that all? Of
This is the Disney movie I want to see.
Yeah.
Alice comes back all twisted. Cinderella, she don't like the hierarchy anymore. She starts stabbing her way through it. They go get Cinderella. They get her out her situation because she's just cleaning up after 7 dwarfs, working in the mines. They're not bringing diamonds
Cinderella-
back to her.
Oh, yo, then it turns into a after they
That was
eliminate
Snow White on
all
Snow
the
White.
men. They Tarantino this mother.
They do. They're like
you
they're
got
like
all of them
Reservoir
sitting around a
Dogs.
table in
Yeah.
black and white with skinny ties talking about.
They're all looking, and they got one guy in the middle. Who is it? Prince fucking Charming. They make him say it. They're like, why would I want to protect you? Like, bitch, we don't need you.
Oh, dude, this is a movie that needs to be made.
Oh, no, I came here tonight.
You know who stars in this movie?
Who?
Derek.
Derek Day. He's
Yeah.
Prince Charming.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
Oh, my God.
top or bottom number 5.
Where do we
Like,
go?
I mean,
Oh, my God.
Can we just
Sorry,
skip it?
we went off.
Can we just skip it?
I want to hear it.
Well, I don't know.
The
Depends
people
what
that
it
need
is.
I mean, it's not even that good. I want to see that
After
movie.
the
I'm not.
Disney
I'm not.
princesses.
Listen, I'm not going to number 5. That was too.
Yeah, I think
too
we
good.
nailed it.
You're
on that
done?
one.
I mean, what the hell? Like nothing is going.
I'm sweaty.
You know what I
I'm
mean?
sweating
Like,
right now. I'm excited about this project.
Sometimes you just let it go.
Let it go. Let it go. Dead.
It's got to be out there. Like if you Googled it deep enough, you probably find some.
You probably find some fan.
I mean, come on.
murder,
There's probably something.
fan fiction.
Yeah, there's like, I mean, you could find any cartoon character banging another cartoon
Little
character.
Red Riding Hood turning them all
Oh,
out.
we didn't even bring her
Little
in.
Red Riding-
She's already a ninja.
She's
Yeah.
turned AF, though. She's turned AF.
She's chopping up cannibalistic wolves.
She's out there in the woods and ish.
She's out. She's
Turned.
like the Michonne of the fairy tale set.
Getting turned.
Word up.
Getting turned. She's been doing opiates.
They're doing poppies.
I mean, let's be honest. That whole universe is based on taking drugs, right?
Yeah,
Has to
Can't-
be.
Yeah, come on.
I mean, every one
Well,
of
Alice in Wonderland, 100%.
100%, but all of them.
Yeah.
Mice singing to you, flying carpets. Like, come on. Where does it end?
Oh, we forgot about Jasmine.
It's a little too. We're gonna stay away from Jasmine.
I did.
I think it's a little.
It's too
we're gonna-
soon?
Yeah, a little too soon. We're gonna stay away from Jasmine.
We're stay
gonna
away
leave
from Jasmine.
We'll stay Jasmine. A little
Why are you
bit. We're
keeping
gonna-
Jasmine out of
We're gonna
it?
leave her be. You know, we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. On
She was flying on a
She might be in part
carpet,
2. She might be in part 2.
There's no part.
We're gonna give Jasmine a little space.
This
on
doesn't
one.
get greenlit.
This is, never getting green.
How many different trademarks did we break just talking about it?
Oh, whatever, man.
Oh, hold on! I just got this letter from Disney. Oh, it's a cease and desist.
It was gold, Jerry.
Gold.
So I guess we've come full circle.
Yeah, do we have another game?
Oh, I didn't even know. Like,
You want to jump into this Dennis game?
I totally forgot about it.
Should we get Dan?
I mean, is he here?
Dan?
Dan. Game, hey everybody.
Dan!
Gotta come up there.
Yeah, come on up. Take the rope.
Ah, man, hey everybody. Game.
Dan.
Bottom here. B-O-D-D-U-M.
It's always different.
Dan Bottom, that's what they call me. B-A-D-D-M-U.
You know, what he reminds me of
Who?
the Republican candidate for Netflix.
Oh!
I mean,
Troll?
very similar. They look alike too.
They do? Oh, wait.
Well, come on, hey everybody. Dan Bottom.
How come we've
here.
never seen you and the troll in the same place?
That's true. Oh well.
I don't
or
know this
Batman.
show you speak of, but I'm here to talk about this game.
All right, I
Dan
sent
Bottom.
you the game. I got a read receipt on the email.
I did.
All
yeah,
right.
I got Wi-Fi down there now.
The name I got us Wi-Fi down there. I want the name. Give me the name of the game.
Okay.
Let the people know. Let the
Ladies and
listeners.
gentlemen, Dan Bottom here, the PBR podcast, Derek D, Michael Polano, and Dennis the Intern. We have a conspiracy game.
No.
Conspiracy Smiths.
No.
Game, top and bottom.
No. All right. I'll just.
But up, top, up. Game, everybody.
Can we throw him down? I know. I don't usually get to say that.
Are you going to throw me down? Are you going to
Here
throw
we
me?
go. Here-
Oh, game.
This game is called Mr. President or Mr. Pennybags.
Oh, I thought that might have been the name.
Yeah.
You didn't ask me. You asked Dan.
I asked Dan Bottom. This is a game. I'm going to read you some facts.
Mr. President or
Mr. President or
Pennybags?
Mr. Pennybags. I'm going to read you some statements,
Pennybags.
and you're going to tell me whether or not.
I muted his mic real quick. I mean, I figure sidebar. I mean, do we need a new intern?
We might. We established he can't read.
Cannot read.
He's might be older than we think.
He's way older than we thought.
And Pennybags?
I don't even know where he's going with this. Did you get an email?
I got 0 email.
I didn't get any emails.
I don't.
I mean, my laundry hasn't been done. My lawn needs to be cut. The garbage, it's garbage night. There's no cans on the curb.
That's.
I mean, what does an intern do?
Exactly.
He's eating my chips. He's drinking my beverage.
So he is 21.
Oh, he's way over.
Really?
Yeah, way over 20.
Wow. I don't know. We might as well see what this game is.
Okay.
Pennybags.
I mean, if you're into it, I guess I'll be into it.
All right. I want to give it. I just want to hear what it is.
Okay.
All right, Dennis, get back in here.
Hey, everybody, I'm going to read you a statement, and you're going to tell me whether or not it's about the current president of the United States or the Monopoly guy, Mr. Pennybags.
Kind of the same.
President Donald Trump, 45th president of the United States, reality television star, helped Kevin Arnold
Wait,
in
are we
Home Alone 2.
keeping score?
Of course we're going to keep score.
Was that question 1?
No. Mr. Pennybags is the Monopoly guy. I'm just framing it in case some people don't know who those people are.
Monopoly guy.
Fact statement number 1. I am known as a real estate mogul and icon.
I'm sorry. Hold on a second.
That's
professional. That's Mike.
Listen,
Let me get one of those.
these chips
Let me grab one of those.
are so good. I mean, they're like really good.
Are they in the bag?
You gotta go deep. You gotta go deep. Back deep.
Oh, I got it.
That's what people love to hear.
Okay.
Right? Like, are they not delicious?
Oh, good.
All right, let's go.
All right. Sorry, what was it?
All right, statement. Oh, am I hot yet? Hey, everybody, I'm back. The first statement is whether or not this is Donald Trump or Mr. Pennybags. I am known as a real estate mogul and icon.
I'm saying Donald Trump.
Mr. Pennybags.
I guess you're actually, they're both kind of known for.
Come on, like, it's not even a game.
Oh man.
This one, the next one. The next
We'll
one,
get
I'm
the
gonna
next
get the
one.
next
Yeah.
one. I'm gonna
Yeah.
get-
No, I feel like the next one.
The next one.
There will be a
I
difference.
gotcha.
I mean,
understand.
isn't
I see
it-
what I did there. I didn't do it again. I saw what happened the last
I muted him again. Sidebar.
There could be a difference on this.
Isn't it more work to actually find questions where the answer is the same than just making up questions that the answer is opposite?
Quite possibly, yes.
I think he's doing more work than he needs to do.
All right, Dennis.
Another reason why maybe we should fire him.
No.
If you're going to fire me for doing more work. All right. The second one.
Polano logic.
Polano. I have a board game. Damn it, wait.
That's Pennybags.
No, from.
They're right, they're both. I just did that again. No, the third one. I'm bringing it home.
Wait. What's his board game? What's Donald Trump's board game?
He's got the Apprentice board game and a board game called Trump. Yeah, but also the Monopoly
board game
guy
Trump?
has a Monopoly game.
Does the board game Trump? You just Trump. You just keep jumping over the next thing and you trump it. I just trumped you. Okay, I just trumped you. Okay, I just trumped you. I gotta tell you, it's great.
It's like Sorry, but more expensive.
he just came back and on the mic and then ran back out.
Yeah.
He's crazy.
Yeah. All right, what's the next one?
The next one. My name is trademarked.
That's Donald Trump.
It's both of them.
I think it's both.
Yeah, it's
I did
both.
it again. I didn't really want to do
Totally
it.
both.
I found myself. All right, this one is good. I have a lot of money, but nobody really knows how much, and I have declared bankruptcy.
That's Miss Pennybags.
I mean, what is he doing all day?
I don't know.
I guess that's both too.
Yeah, it's kind of.
It's a conspiracy, man.
It's just conspiracy, I think.
All right, this is the last one. I'm telling you, this is it. I'm going to land this plane. I have strained friendships and caused my share of family arguments around the table.
Donald Trump.
That's Donald Trump.
Yeah, but it's also the
Why would he say that?
Monopoly games go crazy. You know what? I'm going to bring it around next game. Next game is going to be better. Thank you for your time.
Why would Mr. Wait, hold on. Why would Mr. Pennybags say that?
Monopoly.
Why
definitely-
wouldn't he? I don't know.
But like he's not a real guy. He's just a guy.
Why wouldn't he?
He's just the guy.
I don't know what Mr. Pennybags thinks.
You really don't. I don't know if you guys know my AOL Instant Messenger screen name.
We already did this.
Do you know it?
Oh, I think we did, and then
I think we did.
forgot.
No, we haven't done this in a
All right,
while.
what is it?
Oh, something. You're at a number. Your number was in it.
MP493.
It was the number like 10 or something, like your football number 32 or something.
Polano M 936.
I forget what it was. It was Polano.
Vision board 47.
We knew it. I could have sworn it was something football. It's football related, I think.
To the tree 94.
If the word's not football related,
You remember that?
I remember that.
if the word's not related, it's your numbers related to football somehow. I'm pretty sure. I don't know though.
It's something.
I can't remember.
Polano 22.
22 is your football number.
Yeah. Emma Smith.
Boom. Told you.
Interesting fact.
That was my brother's freshman year.
Say word.
Football number. You were running back? You were
Yeah,
running back.
word up.
He was running back too. And then he switched to 32. I was 86.
86.
It was receivers. White receiver.
Yeah. So Armchair Futurist, everybody. The year's 2050.
This is post cat genocide.
Dude, best line of all time
Never
to
forget
this
it.
day.
It was a great one.
So this is after the cat apocalypse. What did they say?
The cat genocide.
cat genocide.
What year was it?
It was like 2049. No, it was like 20.
I don't remember the
That
year.
episode's still up, right?
Yeah, it's
Sure.
gotta be.
That was in every episode slow?
No.
Oh.
Absolutely not.
Oh, yeah.
That episode is oh my God, what's his Jake Van Wagner.
Jake Von Wagner. Yeah.
From the original Extravaganza.
yeah.
And
a writer on the Practical Jokers, but he's not anymore.
he's doing a movie now with Murray. Amazing line. I forget what it was, but
He's
listen
a
to
funny
that
dude.
episode. That episode was sick.
Yeah.
I wanted to rock in a little Armchair Futurist music because I wanted to announce to you two and the world some exciting news, which I think
I'll be the judge.
you'll be bored with.
How exciting this is.
You didn't let me finish. You're going to be really bored with it.
Okay.
We'll let you know how exciting it is.
On Thanksgiving-ish,
All right.
we are going to have two guests at the same time in
Okay.
these said chairs.
Batman and Bruce Wayne.
At the same time?
At the same time.
Wow.
Interesting note. Right now, if you're driving in your car, you're walking, trick or treating. Look over there in the bush to the left. That's me. Oh wait, no. Now I'm over there on the right.
He's over there now.
Hey, I'm right here behind you. No, I'm on the left. Look to the right. No, me. I don't know. I just felt like I needed to do
Are those
that.
the guests that are
great.
coming?
No. So the guests that are coming.
Is that a clue?
Somebody has a broken headphone or broken speaker is not going to have any clue what just happened.
Yeah.
Gonna be the one ear guy.
Or deaf in one ear.
Oh yeah.
That guy has no idea. I've lined up a cryptocurrency expert and a bona fide genius when it comes to the American economy.
Bonafide.
Bona fide. Who you may or may not know.
Okay.
Not exciting?
I am excited.
No, that is cool. That is cool.
They're going to be here at the same time to talk about all of this nonsense.
That
They're
is
gonna
cool.
Totally fight it out. It's
That's
gonna be
definitely
great.
cool.
Nobody's interested in it but me.
That's
me,
definitely-
Chris
I'm
Lodano,
interested.
and Taylor Allen. I guess
interested.
that's it. Everybody else is like
I
this.
think it's cool.
I think it's gonna be great. But like
Great or cool? Is it going to be great or is it going to be cool?
It's going to be interesting to listen to.
Oh, now it's
now it's interesting. I think it's gonna be wonderful.
You just throw interesting on top of great or cool?
Great is cool, interesting. It's a great.
Fantastic.
I got to tell you, it's going to be a great, cool, interesting thing.
It's exciting.
It's exciting.
All right. I thought it was.
It is going to be, yeah.
Well, you know what? This has been an episode with a lot of highs. So, you know, I think we're just.
So you want to just bring it full circle to the way we started?
You want to bring it back down?
I think maybe we should just bring it back down. I mean, we've been going for an hour and 8 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, it has been a little while.
It's been a while.
I mean, we get back talk about, you know.
Wasn't this the Bank of America podcast?
It might have been.
It might have been the Bank. This is the we talked about it.
Yeah, well, you know, I just got to tell you guys, it's been great.
It has been good. Like,
I've
it was a
really
good
enjoyed my time
I think
here
I'm,
with
I
you,
think I'm
gentlemen.
over it.
You want to just end it now?
Yeah, I mean, we might as well. It's been a long time.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I don't know if I have anything else to say.
Would you have anything you want to plug on the way out?
I would love to plug Michael Polano.
No.
For his run.
Be careful how you say that.
That's true.
Yeah, that was weird.
It's weird.
Weird.
That
And,
sounded.
But
you
if
know,
you'd like to vote for me, and you
I would
live
like
in
to
Neptune,
vote.
That's great.
I'm plugging the vote for Mike Polano. I'm get out there and vote, and you know, Dennis the Intern on Twitter. You know, come see these things.
You're getting a little aggressive, so I'd like you to tone it down.
I apologize.
I'm at DerekD.com, and you get to all my social media from there, as you know. And check out. Oh, there was something. I don't know. There was something.
Get those Derek D vision boards in.
Get the vision.
Oh,
boards.
yeah, the vision
Hashtag
boards.
it, Derek.
Hashtag Derek D.
Hashtag DerekD. Yeah.
And you can find us on the web. But, you can Facebook us.
Yep.
You can Instagram us and
yeah.
Twitter us. And if you give us some love, we will love you back.
Love.
Right? I think love Love's in the air.
Love's in
always
the
in
air.
Right?
Love's all around you.
And no, listen, happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween.
Halloween.
You got a little aggressive there at the end.
Happy Halloween.